Hey everyone, so this video is going to be kind of different. This video is just going to be me doing a time lapse of building a shelf for me and my fiance's kitchen. It's been something I've been wanting to do for a while because I've really wanted a bookshelf for all my cookbooks so it's easier for me to access. I'm not able to install a bookshelf directly onto the wall in my kitchen, so this is kind of like my workaround. So a bit of a disclaimer as well too, the videos that I had promised before about Disneyland as well as some more toy reviews, they're still in the pipeline. The Disneyland videos are taking a lot longer for me to make just because I've kind of lost motivation to do it. I do have like one toy vlog that's ready to go, but I'll release it sometime in January instead. This month of December has been kind of really tough for me in terms of being able to do a video per week. Starting next year, I'll probably look at some sort of different approach for this YouTube thing. I do have one video I do want to film on Christmas Eve. I'm going to be doing a time lapse of me recording myself preparing a dinner for me and my fiance, and maybe my dad if he comes over. So that'll be like a video that will hopefully be released at the end of this year, and just to talk about all the different type of stuff. But yeah, Disneyland Studios are still kind of on the way, and I do want to do some end of the year roundups that include kind of like what the state of this channel is, as well as talk about like what are the different movies I've seen this year. So those are some topics I'm hoping to cover. Hopefully those videos will be releasing sometime next year at this rate. But yeah, for the time being, just enjoy these time lapses of me building this shelf for my kitchen. I bought this bookshelf off Amazon. It's a 3-tier bookshelf, so it has it's described as rustic industrial, which kind of fits in with most of our decor. Definitely needs just something big enough to kind of contain the microwave, and as well as like just enough shelving for like my kitchen cookbooks. We can't use the wall that's adjacent just because there's a lot of electrical there, so it's just safer for me to do it this way. This bookshelf was fairly easy to put together, save for like maybe a few instances. The instructions aren't the greatest. I managed to build it pretty much without the instructions, just because the instructions weren't as clear as it could have been. There's going to be a few instances where like I stagger a bit when it comes to building, just because I realized I made a mistake. Definitely, like the first two, or like for me, it was like the hardest to understand, just because like the hex screw as well as like the other screw look kind of similar, and they kind of do like they serve the same function, and it doesn't really make note of like what side they go against or they go alongside. And then when it comes to doing like the cross for building this shelf, it doesn't really make mention in the instructions. So I initially had the metal crossbars in incorrect order, which would have made it a lot more difficult, but I managed to fix it.
In music, though, one doesn't make the end of a composition the point of the composition. If that were so, the best conductors would be those who played fastest. And there would be composers who wrote only finales. People go to a concert just to hear one crashing chord, because that's the end. Spot in the room. That's where you should arrive. The whole point of the dancing is the dance. Look at the people who live to retire and put those savings away. And then when they're 65, they don't have any energy left, they go and rot in an old people's senior citizens community. Because we've simply cheated ourselves the whole way down the line.
let's see. That's about it. If you guys enjoy this type of video, by all means, like, feel free to subscribe. And yeah. And that's this table. Like, I've been lining it for a while, and it looks really great in my kitchen. If you guys like this video, feel free to like and subscribe, and feel free to comment if you guys like this, like, time lapse. I'm not too. That's pretty much it with this time lapse. I just really wanted something for my kitchen, and I actually really enjoy how it looks. If you guys like this video, feel free to like and comment on it. Tell me if it looks good or if it looks ugly. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.